Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and yes guys, I am back again with another video, and today I'm gonna be talking about my experience working at Walmart. I know, I've been working at way too much jobs. I've been working at Little Caesar, Wendy's, Amazon. I haven't posted two of the other jobs that I have worked at, but you know, it will be on another video, and this is strictly my experience only, alright? So I was a cashier, but I will be telling you guys why I quit. And I kind of just walked out, you know what I'm saying? But yes guys, anyways, if you guys are new, make sure to go check out my channel and subscribe, you know, consider subscribing. But yes guys, anyways, that's on me to the video. Alright guys, so how did I apply there? So technically you just apply there online, which I'll link down below on where to apply. So make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Because your boy over here already helped you out. So in case if you want to work at Walmart, I got you. I waited for about 4 days, and then one of my buddies that worked there, he was like, oh, just call them back. It'll make them feel like you really wanted to work there, and then most likely you'll get hired, which I did call back. So FYI, if you want to work at Walmart, make sure to call back to follow up on your application, and then they'll hire you. Or just be like,
hello? Can I get a follow-up on my application, please?
And then they'll be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what's your name? And then, boom, you're hired. But then technically, once they check up your application and if you're all set, then they'll call you back for orientation. Technically, all you do, all they did to me was like, they just talked about who am I, like, what do I do, like, what do I love doing, like, what is my hobby. So that was pretty much it. And then they took us to a tour around Walmart. After that, you have to finish tasks from the computer. So technically, if you haven't finished none of your tasks on the computer, then you won't be on the floor working. So my position was a cashier, right? So I think, yeah, my badge is gone now. So technically, my position was a cashier. So you had to finish everything. You had to finish on the rules, the codes, on everything, on what to do while you're working on the floor. So once you're finished with that, then you can be on the floor. For the task, it took me about 45 days. So technically like a whole week just to finish the thing. So, but it's pretty easy though. You're just in your own room finishing your task on the computer, which it is super easy, and you're still getting paid to do it. So after that, I went on the floor. I was a cashier. I was pretty confused because they didn't really tell you on what to do much. You know how Walmart has a self-checkout? So yeah, so technically I just stood there. They just look around if there's any thief. And guys, you know, I didn't even know that so much people steal at Walmart. A whole bunch of people steal at Walmart, alright? Being a cashier on the self-checkout, you will see a lot of people steal, alright? It is super crazy. When I worked there, there was this one girl or guy that I stole worth of $2,000 of something. I was like, damn, bro, chill. I didn't even know that people steal crazy. But yeah, so I was a self-checkout, a worker over there, and I was just looking at people, you know, just keeping my eyes out. But it was pretty easy, but you just gotta stand there for 8 hours and just watch people, you know? And then being on the actual cashier, which I prefer it more because it's a little bit faster. It makes your day go by way faster. But also, the one thing that is kind of confusing is when people buy groceries, they buy cilantros or bananas, which you can't even scan it, cause the barcode's this small, so it's very hard to scan. So you know, and then sometimes the customers they get very angry if you don't pack the groceries good. For this Walmart, I'm not sure about other Walmart, but you can't touch customers their bag. If they have their own bag, then they can pack. But if they don't have their bag, then you just ask them would you like a bag? And then if they say yes, then you have to pack it for them. At first it was pretty stressful because you're scanning and putting it in the bag. Imagine people having over 100 items. That is crazy. When I worked there, somebody bought items worth of 700 groceries. I was like, damn, who the heck spends 800 at Walmart, bro? That's so crazy. But yes, people do spend that much at Walmart, right? Pretty much my experience over there, it is pretty good. It's not too bad. It's just pretty boring. But one thing that I don't really like about Walmart is their lunch, guys. They have a 1 hour lunch. Bro, why do we need a 1 hour lunch? To some people 1 hour is like cool, but like I feel like 1 hour is way too long. Maybe 45 minutes is fine, but like 1 hour lunch, like seriously, like I'd rather just take 30 minutes and then leave 30 minutes early home. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to stay there for like 1 hour doing nothing, like in my car. I mean, I don't know about other people, but for my opinion, 30 minutes is enough for me, or like 45. A lot of people, like sometimes they do give out fake bills too, so you gotta make sure you check on that. The training is like, I don't know, it really depends on who teaches you, because their training kind of suck, all right? So you really gotta really focus, because when I just got hired there, like they didn't really train me that well. They just be like, okay, go up there, and then I guess like those workers will just teach you, like, bro, like, why, you know? Time does go by fast, because you do talk to a lot of customers and you do scan a lot of items and stuff like that, but one of the chillest position is probably self-checkout cashier. Right, you don't even do anything, you just gotta look on the phone to see if people are scanning and checking. Also, on another thing is that, so you only get 10 minutes of break time, but cashier, I don't know about the department, but cashier, they're super strict on their 10-minute break. All right, they're so strict on the 10-minute break, like I can't stress this enough. But then like it is like understandable, because cashier, you're already dealing with customers, because you know someone is covering for you, and then they'd be like, oh, you took longer than 10 minutes. I'm like, bro, are you serious? Like I can't just walk out right now and then okay, 10 minutes start, and then boom, come back. Like that's not even a 10-minute break, that's like literally a 5-minute break only. All right, but yeah, so technically they're kind of strict. I'm not even kind of, they're pretty strict like on the 10-minute break. If you're a cashier, right, like you gotta be there on time. Like they'll come and then tell you like, hey, you take too long, right? But then actually you're not even taking long, like you're actually taking 10 minutes only, like, and be there at your 10-minute. Like they're pretty strict on their 10-minute break as a cashier. I don't know about other department. And also like they have different managers on different areas, so like it's called coaches, I guess. I don't know why they call it coach, but they don't even coach you. Like coach what? Like they don't even coach me anything. Like the workers, like my co-worker that works there, they are the ones that coach me. All right, those coach is not even a coach. Like I'm not even trying to hate, but they're not even a coach, bro. Like they just got the name of being a manager or like a coach, but like they don't even teach you. Like they don't even care about you. But yes, guys, so let's hop into why I got fired, or why I walked out. All right, so technically I was in the cosmetic, which is, you know, those like girls where like they have a whole bunch of makeups and stuff like that area, which I was the cashier over there. And then when I was cashiering, and then this one customer, which is an old lady, you know, like she bought a whole bunch of plants and cactus. And then at that time I was wearing those Amazon gloves too, so it like protects my hand pretty good. So as I was scanning and then boom, I was like, why does my hand feel like this? Like why does it feel so like irritating, like pokey? And then I looked, I was like, oh shoot, it's a cactus, like those cactus like plants. I was like, damn dude, like, and then I looked on my hand, I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much of like those like small thorns from the plants. And I was like, dude, like they messed up big time, because like I didn't even touch the plant, I only touched the pot. And then there was so much thorn down below, I mean on my hand. I was like, damn dude, it was hella irritating. I took my glove out, I threw it in the trash, and then I was calling the managers, and then they didn't even come. Like you have a button where you press like assistant needs like help or something like that, and then they took like 10 to 20 minutes just to come help me. Like what if I die? Like, and then I keep on pressing that, they ain't gonna come. Like I gotta let one of my coworkers know to go tell the managers over there to come. And then, you know, I told them, I was like, hey, one of the customers like bought like plants over here in the cactus, and then I got a whole bunch of thorns. I even showed her my hand, but like, hey, I got a whole bunch of thorns on my hand. Like I can't work at all, because like there's too much thorns. Like it hurts, because those thorns, like those small like clear like thorns, like there's like over like 20 something on my hand. So of course I'll be like, I can't work. And she'd be like, oh, well, I just talked to the coach manager. They'd be like, oh yeah, you can just clock out, and then they'll just give you points. And then at that time, I already have a lot of points. Not saying that I didn't work. It was because one of my relatives passed away. That's why I had to take times off, which they already know too. They knew too. I gave them paperwork and I gave them proof. All right, so, and then I was like, why are you guys gonna give me points when I got injured at work? because as you guys can see, I got a whole bunch of thorns on my hand, and then they're just like, oh, I don't know, just go talk to them. And I was like, you know, screw this job, you know, like I got injured. You guys are just gonna tell me to clock out and then just like have points on my record. Like, bro, what kind of job is this? Like, they don't care about you. Like, I'd rather just go back to Amazon at this point. Like, they don't care. Like, I thought that Walmart was cool until like you're injured. Like, they don't care about you. It was just my personal experience only. And I just walked out, and then a couple like weeks, and they'd be like, we are terminating you, technically firing you. Which I walked out. All right. So technically, I walked out. So technically, I quit. Okay, I did not got fired. I quit on that day because I got injured and you guys didn't care. So I just walked out. All right. So that's my story. I don't know about you guys' story, but that was my truth and my story. All right. There's cameras everywhere, and the girl that was like talking to me, even though I may look young, you know, sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself, all right? Cause they will step over you. Even like for people that look like have a baby face, or might like maybe shy, you know, just stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I worked too many jobs to the point where like I'd be like, just say your truth. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, you know, I'm pretty young too. Like at that time I was 20. Right now I'm 21. I just turned 21 like a couple days ago. But yes, guys, working at Walmart, I'm telling you right now, from my experience, most of the people that work there, they don't care about you. You just work, and then you just go home, guys. Just mind your own business. Like, I don't know about some other people, but for me, for now on, like, I worked multiple jobs, which I know now you can't really be friends with your coworker because sometimes they're kind of fake, alright? I didn't know that some people will snitch, but some people will snitch on you, and they will pull you down just so they can be a manager or like a assistant manager or like just get like a higher position than you, alright? So be aware of that. Don't make no friends with anyone. Don't get like, you guys can be friends, but just don't be too close with anybody at work, alright? Just go to work, be you, mind your own business, and go back home. But yeah, guys, so this will be the end of this video, and if you guys have any question at all, please comment down below. I'll reply to all of you guys' comment. And if you guys did find this video informative, please smash the like button and subscribe. You know, check out my channel. If you guys like any of my videos, make sure to subscribe, and I will try to post every week. All right, anyways, I'll catch you guys on another video. So dream big and